Have you ever felt like your whole life sacrifice meant nothing? Like the very people you built your world around turned and built a wall against you? On the day of my grandson's wedding, the day I had prayed for, the day I thought would heal years of cracks in my family, my son looked into my eyes and said words that still echo in my chest. We all agreed don't come to the wedding. Not just him, not just his wife, but the entire family united in shutting me out. I ask you, what is worse? Losing someone to death, or being buried alive in their silence while you still breathe? If you've ever been excluded, betrayed, or cut out of the very family you sacrificed for, you'll feel every word I'm about to tell you. Before I share, please subscribe and hit the bell, not just for this story, but so no one walking through heartbreak has to feel alone again. My life wasn't lined with gold. It was built on sweat and sacrifice. I stitched clothes until midnight under the weak glow of a lantern, needles pricking my fingers until they bled. I worked double shifts, cleaning homes of people who never once looked me in the eye. Sometimes I walked to work in the pouring rain so I could save bus money to buy my son a textbook. Some nights I ate nothing so he could drink a glass of warm milk before bed. Every blister, every hunger pang, every bone-deep exhaustion, I bore it with one thought. One day, he'll stand tall because of me. One day, he will look at me with pride and say, "This is my mother. I thought love would be enough. I thought sacrifice would be remembered. That life doesn't always reward us the way we imagine." When my husband died, I thought my family would hold tighter instead. We tore apart it started with land. A piece of earth soaked with our memories, where my son took his first steps, where my husband planted trees with his bare hands. But property has a way of revealing hearts. Siblings whispered. Relatives turned greedy. Lines were drawn not on paper, but in blood. I didn't ask for more. I only asked for fairness. But because I didn't bend, because I didn't hand over my share, I became the villain, the stubborn one, the reason there's no peace, the mother who won't let go. Years passed, but resentment doesn't dissolve with time. It ferments. It grows bitter. And when my grandson's wedding was announced, instead of joy, that old poison came back to life. 3 days before the wedding, my son came to my door. His footsteps were heavy, his jaw tight, his eyes colder than I had ever seen. We all agreed, don't come to the wedding. At first, I thought I misheard. I forced a small laugh, my hands clutching the edge of the doorframe. Don't joke, Beta. I am his grandmother. How can there be a wedding without me? But he didn't flinch. His gaze didn't soften. It's better this way, he said flatly. Less drama, less problems. Drama, problems. What problem is a mother blessing her grandson on his wedding day? I wanted to scream, to shake him, to remind him of the nights I carried him when he had fevers, the mornings I kissed his forehead before school. But my lips trembled, no words came. I just stood there, a statue of heartbreak, as my son, my own flesh and blood, walked away. That night, I pulled out the small blanket I had kept from his childhood, the one he clung to when he was afraid of the dark. I pressed my face into it, as if the fabric could take me back to a time when he still needed me, and I wept. Not for the wedding I would miss, but for the son I had already lost. A few days later, truth found its way to me. My neighbor's daughter, who had been helping with the wedding, came to me. Her eyes darted nervously, as if carrying a secret too heavy for her age. Auntie, I don't know if I should tell you this, but your grandson kept asking if you would come. He said he wanted you there, sitting in the front row. He asked again and then again. My heart leapt, then shattered when she added, but your son told him to stop. He said you cause fights. He told him to stay quiet. Do you know what it feels like to realize your grandchild's love was buried under his father's silence? He wanted me. He needed me, but he was trapped, just like I was. The family hadn't just cut me out of the wedding. They had silenced my grandson's voice, too. The morning of the wedding, the neighborhood pulsed with celebration. Music pounded. Laughter spilled into the streets. Guests in shimmering clothes rushed past my window, but in my house, nothing, no music, no light, only the tick of an old clock echoing against the walls. I sat at my wooden table, a faded photo album before me. Page after page of my son, his first school uniform, his first birthday cake. The day he fell asleep in my lap after playing outside, I traced his face with trembling fingers, whispering, "Where did I lose you, my child? At what point did your love turn into silence?" Outside, the wedding drums thundered. Inside, my chest was hollow. I should have been blessing my grandson, holding his hand as he began a new life. Instead, I sat alone, blessing him in whispers he couldn't hear. As night fell and the last fireworks died in the sky, I finally understood something. Family is not just blood. Blood connects bodies. But loyalty and love connect souls. My son chose bitterness over me. My family chose pride. But my grandson, even silence that still carried me in his heart, I know it. I feel it, because real love cannot be erased. It waits, it hides, it survives. And one day, when he's free from pressure, free from control, he will find his way back to me, Dot, and when he does, I'll be here. With arms open, with love unspent, with blessings still waiting for him. In the silence of that night, I realized something. Family is not just blood. Blood ties can betray you. Blood can silence you. But true family is loyalty, love, and the people who carry you in their hearts, even when they are forced into silence. My son may have turned away. My relatives may have erased me, but I know deep inside my grandson still carries my love. And one day, when he is free from pressure and pride, he will come back. And when that day comes, my door will be open, my arms will be waiting, and my love will be exactly where I left it with him, always. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe, and share it, because tonight, somewhere, someone is sitting in silence, thinking they are forgotten. Let's remind them they are not forgotten, because love always finds its way home.